Hello, friends. Today's study focuses on the last chapter of Exodus. The Israelites had already brought in all the materials for the construction of the tabernacle. The skilled workers began their task of carving, building, sewing, and much more. The work took about 6 months to complete, and it was designed to be taken apart and carried with the Israelites throughout their journeys. It was small, not more than 55 feet in length and about 18 feet wide and high. It was constructed in such a way that it took about 1 day to assemble or disassemble. In Patriarchs and Prophets, we read that no language can describe the glory of the scene presented within the sanctuary. The gold-plated walls reflecting the light from the golden candlestick, the brilliant hues of the richly embroidered curtains were their shining angels, the table and the altar of incense, glittering with gold. Beyond the second veil, the sacred ark with its mystic cherubim, and above it, the holy Shekinah, the visible manifestation of Jehovah's presence, all but a dim reflection of the glories of the temple of God in heaven, the great center of the work for man's redemption. So, even though it was a temporary construction and portable and made in the desert, it was still a beautiful creation to behold. Once the construction was ready, Moses personally inspected every aspect of it, making sure that it truly represented what had been shown to him on Mount Sinai. And it was probably the only time he ever got to step inside the most holy place, as that was reserved exclusively for the high priest once a year. Once Moses approved, the people waited for God's approval. With eager interest, the multitudes of Israel crowded around to look upon the sacred structure. While they were contemplating the scene with reverent satisfaction, the pillar of cloud floated over the sanctuary and descending, enveloped it, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. There was a revealing of the divine majesty, and for a time even Moses could not enter. With deep emotion, the people beheld the token that the work of their hands was accepted. There was no loud demonstration of rejoicing. A solemn awe rested upon all, but the gladness of their hearts welled up in tears of joy, and they murmured low, earnest words of gratitude that God had condescended to abide with them. And what a perfect way to end the book of Exodus, with the presence of God in their midst. And that brings us to the end of our study for today. I'll see you tomorrow.